like to hand over to our keynote speaker, Captain Abdulkareem Al Masabi, who's the Chief Executive of ADNOC Logistics Services.
Assalamu alaikum. Very good morning to you all, and it's always an honor to be here for the 2023 edition of the Maritime Standard Tanker Conference, a stable event for our industry and one that I look forward to every year. And I would like to start by thanking the organizers for convening the leaders of the maritime industry in the UAE and the region, and for hosting a day of insightful discussions, shared learnings, and meaningful collaboration that creates a sense of purpose and fosters innovation. Today's theme is a net zero tanker shipping setting the global decarbonization agenda, is one that holds great significance in today's maritime landscape. Importantly, the timing of today's meeting, a few weeks just before world leaders, CEOs, and climate change champions convene in the UAE for COP28, presents a great nexus of ambitions and actions. The UAE, with its strategic location and governmental support, is perfectly positioned to become a regional hub for decarbonization efforts, and the energy and maritime sectors, with their scale and sophistication, can take the lead, because there is simply no time to lose. Now is the time to recognize the opportunities that come with sustainability, as well as the benefits we accrue as we make it as a priority. This journey involves navigating market dynamics and achieving growth while staying committed to environmental stewardship. It's a path that requires both insight and action. The challenges set by the IMO and other regulatory bodies and our own ADNOC Group target of zero methane emission by 2030 and net zero operations by 2045 are opportunities for us to pioneer new solutions. And this is a mindset we adopt at ADNOC Logistics and Services. So I am eager to explore how best we can collectively address the challenges, draw inspirations from each other's experience, and drive meaningful change. Ladies and gentlemen, the maritime industry is at a crossroad of innovation and responsibility. Setting a green shipping strategy should not just be a thematic pursuit. It is an embodiment of the values that should steer our industry moving forward. And we must view sustainability as the only way forward, a conduit for growth on a thriving planet, and also an exciting new path towards sustainability and profitability in this evolving world. Otherwise, if estimates come through, the global economy will lose a staggering of $178 trillion in today's money by 2070 due to the escalating cost of dealing with climate-related events. Both a commitment to change and a proactive approach to sustainability are required at the individual, institutional, and industrial levels, here and around the globe. But how can we move from this insight to an action? And we need to ask ourselves good questions, three important questions. And firstly, is sustainability overseen from the very top? And when it comes to taking responsibility for tackling climate change, no one is exempt. And there's no other way to put this. It's on us. We all are accountable for setting and achieving ESG targets and linking sustainability to progress. In a recent global survey conducted by Deloitte, 45% of CEOs agree that ESG improves financial performance, an increase from 37% a year ago. CEOs also increasingly understand that businesses embracing ESG are best able to secure talent, strengthen employees' value proposition, attract customers, and raise capital. They are also more profitable businesses. And my second question would be, has the sustainability being successfully integrated into the business strategy. And this is really the critical part that we all should address. 75% of the executives surveyed said their organization have increased their sustainability investments over the past year. And this is nearly 20% of whom have increased investments significantly. Still, there continues to be a gap between most corporate actions and the deeper change required to achieve the net zero. Integrated sustainability into the business strategy can bridge this gap. And my final question would be around stakeholders. And in the pursuit of sustainability, have we successfully engaged the right ones? The most essential aspect of integrating sustainability into business planning is stakeholder involvement and the buy-in, and their buy-in. And the spectrum of stakeholders covers everyone in the value chain, from employees to customers, from individuals to organizations. Stakeholders' engagement forges an enabling environment pursuing sustainability. In our commitment to sustainability, we find the strength to navigate both the waters of change and the tides of progress. As we embark on today's discussions, we acknowledge that sustainability is not a solitary endeavor, but a collective effort and shared responsibility amongst us. Especially when the shipping industry is responsible for emitting close to 3% of the world's emission of CO2. One day, soon, the notorious statistics will be slashed, and our collective efforts under the challenging regulation posed by the IMO and others will shrink that percentage while we pursue progress and growth. And as an industry, what has shipping experienced in the market recently, and where is it heading? The rise in the international seaborne trade is driving the growth of the market. An increase in global export and import is a major factor contributing to the growth in demand. Global demand for oil is expected to surpass 105 million barrels per day, with much of the incremental supply expected to come from the Middle East, United States, and the Latin Americas. Demand for oil and product tankers also is expected to exceed supply in the coming years, and record low crude oil and oil product tankers order book is not expected to change materially over the next few years. And this increase in demand and constraint in supply is going to increase utilization and keep freight rates high, at least for the next 2 to 3 years. For VLCCs, we have witnessed high ton-mile growth in 2022, and for the first quarter of 2023, due to the disruption in Europe. OPEC Plus cuts and lower Middle Eastern export to China has softening effect on demand during the second and third quarter of 2023. However, with return of demand in China and cargoes from Latin America and Middle East to China, we have seen and witnessed the freight rates will support it into Q4 2023 and the first half of 2024. These longer haul voyages are expected to remain a feature in the near distant future, thereby keeping tanker rates, especially VLCCs, well supported. On the sustainability front, we are making strong progress towards decarbonization targets, whereby around 50% of vessels on order globally are dual fuel capable. LNG fuel capable vessels are the largest share of the alternative fuel order book, followed by LPG carriers, followed by methanol fueled container ship, and followed by the battery powered hybrid vessels. The switch to eco-type engines has led to considerable improvements in emissions reductions. And going forward, we expect much higher usage of eco-type engines with LNG as a bunker fuel and offshore vessels to run on batteries. However, these solutions are transitional prior to the viability of green hydrogen and ammonia, expected around late 2020s, early 2030s. And the tanker sector, a linchpin of global trade, carries the responsibility of leading the charge towards sustainability. Our deliberations today will illuminate the path forward, from market dynamics to sustainable strategies. Each insight is a compass guiding us to a more sustainable future. The tanker industry's adaptability is a testament to our resilience. We navigate turbulent waters, not merely as seafarers, but as pioneers, shaping the course of our sustainability in shipping. The voyage we undertake today is not just for us, but it's for our future generations. So please, let the legacy of the Maritime Standard Conference 2023 be one of action. Thank you.